Hey Freedom Family, this is Mark and I'm glad you're here at _Freedom for Life _ where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. Man, I am so happy for this conversation, so glad to be having it with you today, because today I'm going to give you some things that you wouldn't believe. 3 tools to give you the ability to have perfect direction in your life. Hey, so let's get started, shall we? And as we're getting started today, can you do me a favor and subscribe and become part of the Freedom Family? And hit the notification bell. I don't want you to miss out on any conversations that we're having. Also, could you hit that like button to let me know that something we're doing here is resonating with you? And speaking of which, put a comment down below. If there's a topic that you want to talk about or a conversation you want to have, man, we'd love to have that with you. And don't forget, down in the description, Facebook and Instagram, right? You'll find our links to those down there. Join us in those as well. I think there's content on those that are going to bless your life also. But as we're getting started today, right? Finding that perfect guidance. Let me tell you a story about when I first came to California. I came out here back in the old days, right before there was GPS, and me and a friend were coming out here to become rock stars. Yes, believe it or not, I was coming out here to be a rock star. Not to be a musician, but a rock star. I really didn't want the work. I just wanted the fame. I don't know if you've ever been there. But we were driving around, and come to find out, there are areas you probably shouldn't be driving around in. We didn't know that because we weren't from here, but we found that out when we stopped one place and had an interaction, I'll say, with a homeless person who basically tried to steal stuff out of our car while we were in a liquor store. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been in that place where you couldn't find the right direction? The thing you thought was the place in the area you were supposed to be in, all of a sudden you find out this doesn't feel right at all. I've been there in my life, not just that time, but in other times where I felt like I needed to have guidance and direction because where I was at was not where I was supposed to be. So the first thing that you need to understand today, the first thing you need to know is this. The first tool is to believe in yourself. Here's what I need you to know right now is that you have the knowledge, the wisdom, the intellect, the understanding to be able to guide yourself more than you could even imagine. Maybe your life isn't like this, but sometimes in my life what I've found is that I am the person who is holding me back. That I'm afraid to move forward in ways because I don't necessarily believe I'm going to make the right choice. But come to find out, as I ask people around me, they tell me that the right choice is the choice I already knew. I just didn't have enough confidence in myself to make it. Sometimes our life and our experience and the mistakes we've made have told us that in the future we're wrong. You just need to know that that's a lie. You've already learned from your mistakes. You've already righted those wrongs in your past. Stop holding yourself accountable to things you've already fixed. Believe in yourself, and you'll find that you'll make more of the right decisions than you could have even imagined. My purpose and my direction is predominantly done by me in the driver's seat, believing in me and making that choice. And hey, what's the worst that could happen? You make a mistake, you do something wrong, and you fix it. It's not forever, and it's not fatal. So believe in yourself. And here's the truth. Some of us, we kind of don't know who we are. Last week I had this conversation about identity, and in our channel, right, _Freedom for Life _ man, we're trying to give you a library of tools, truth, and knowledge that deal with self-confidence, that deal with self-image, that deal with body image, that deal with all of the things that we struggle with in trying to figure out who we are. Use those resources, believe in you, and find yourself if you don't know yourself. Use our tools to make that happen, and man, you'll find that you're going to make right choices, go right directions, find your purpose, and all the things that you've desired for your life. Believe in yourself. And tool number 2 is this. Believe in your source. And you may not understand that, but just to be a person that's giving you full disclosure, I'm a Christian, which means I believe in Jesus Christ. And so for me, my source is God. It may not be something you understand. It may not be the journey you're on or the life you're living, but just to be honest, which I'm always going to be with you, my source is Jesus Christ. It is God. And so I believe that he can give me and does give me direction and help me make decisions and help me know purpose in my life. In fact, my purpose actually comes from him. And so for you, that may not be a tool that you have, but it is a tool that I recommend, because for me, it's everything. And just to not leave you hanging with that, you know the links down below to our Facebook and our Instagram page. And I'd love to get a DM from you and we can have that conversation. We can wrestle through some of this together and I can give you an understanding of where I'm coming from and who I am. But at the end of the day, I have a source, and because I have a source, I have confidence in my direction and my purpose. You need to have one of those. I recommend it. If I don't have a source in my life, then I am my source. And while I believe in myself, I don't know everything. And so my recommendation is believe in your source. And if you don't have a source, just like in believing in yourself and finding yourself, man, find your source. I would recommend you find the source, and it'll make all the difference in the world. Hey, third tool for today is this: believe in your association. My recommendation, if you don't have it already, is, man, find an association of people that are, well, I'll say, doing it. Right? I grow because I'm around people who are growing. I achieve really because I'm around people who are achieving. You'll find that if you're associated with people who are going somewhere, who are doing things in their life, who have purpose and have direction, all of a sudden you raise your level up to where they're at. The truth is that you raise yourself to the level of the people that you're around. There's a phrase that says this: I'll know who you are in 10 years by examining the books you read and the people you associate with. If I'm around people who are doing things with their life, all of a sudden I start to do them as well. I start to desire purpose and push forward in ways and learn from people in ways I wouldn't have even imagined. So man, find that association. Believe in the association, right? Join those groups, be a part of that association, have those conversations, have those mentors, because in that you'll be able to accelerate yourself into your purpose. And if you don't have an association, man, find it. Obviously, we're talking about Freedom Family, right? We'd love for that to be your association as well, because we are moving forward with purpose and with direction. So be a part of what we're doing, and you'll have the association that I believe will lead you to the life that you desire. But in either case, find your association, and you'll find that you're moving forward faster than you could have even imagined. Hey, the last thing I want to leave you with is this. It's a phrase that I learned, and I truly believe it says this. It says that knowledge comes from understanding and learning from your mistakes. Wisdom comes from understanding and learning from other people's mistakes. Here's my recommendation. Learn from other people's mistakes. Take the shortcut to wisdom. Learn from my mistakes as I tell you this. Man, believe in yourself. Believe in your source. Believe in your association. Take that wisdom, run with it, and you will live a life with purpose and direction that you couldn't have even imagined. I promise you it's true, because it's true for me, and if it's true for me, it'll be true for you. And you know, I'm Mark, right? At _Freedom for Life _. This is our channel, and I'm so glad you're here. Subscribe and be a part of the Freedom family. I'd love for you to do that, but I'd also like you to hit the notifications, because I don't want you to miss out on any conversations that we're having. Put a comment down below, because I don't want to just talk about the things that I want to say. I want to talk about the things that you want to talk about. So put it in the comments down below. And hit the like button, because I need to know if this is resonating with you and you're getting something out of it. And would you do me a favor? Share this video with somebody who you know is desiring purpose and direction or needs it in their life. And don't forget down below, Facebook and Instagram, right? I already told you to DM me, but those links are down below. I'd love to carry on the conversation there as well. But at the end of the day, this is the one thing I want to leave you with, the one promise you need to give me, and that's this: would you dominate your day?